Hey guys, my name's Royale. I am a registered respiratory therapist, and I kind of just wanted to tell you guys what it's about. Um, there's respiratory therapists, but there's like two kinds of respiratory therapists theoretically. So there's certified respiratory therapists and registered, and I wish they just kind of just did it in one, and I think they're doing that pretty soon. But how I got my RRT, which is the registered respiratory therapist, you had to take like a simulations modules, and you had to get like a certain score out of a certain score to qualify to have your RRT. But realistically, I feel like a lot of places, especially now since there's a shortage of respiratory therapists due to COVID, I don't think it necessarily matters because I've seen certified respiratory therapists who can run circles around me and other people. Um, but like I said, it's respiratory therapy is something a lot of people I think should look into because before I was a respiratory therapist, I used to work at Walmart and I absolutely hated it. I hated working 5 day, I think, yeah, 5 days a week and just still not having enough money to like pay rent or buy enough groceries or, just, little stuff. But allowing being a respiratory therapist by choice, I work at 3 hospitals. I'm licensed in North Carolina and South Carolina. And I just like the constant cash flow because I recently just bought a house and I'm trying to pay it off pretty fast. And I'm blessed enough because I did the math. I'm pretty sure I could pay this house off in like 3 to 4 years, just like that. Like no problems, no issues, and things like that. And the man upstairs, I am so blessed that he's always been looking out for me, continuing to guide me in the right direction, and blessing me with the knowledge to help people feel better. And what respiratory therapists do, obviously, we're like cardiopulmonary, so we'll look at the heart or the lungs. Um, from where from where I'm from, we kind of do a little bit of everything. It just depends on your hospital and the policies. Some hospitals will let you intubate. Other hospitals, they'll just let the doctors intubate. That's just how it is. And I mean, I don't have an issue with that. But there's always something to learn every day. Even though I'm graduated, I went to school back in 2020, graduated in 22, and I'm always still learning. The other day, I don't know, you guys probably or might know what this means, but the other day I've seen a dwarf intubate. I've never even seen a dwarf in real life, really, but mainly the movies, like in Lord of the Rings or something. But that was the first time I've seen a dwarf intubated, and I didn't realize a dwarf would have like a compromised airway because I guess their neck doesn't turn properly, so you can get that visual with the gyroscope or the you know, just so you can see the larynx, and throw the tube in there. So like I said, I'm always still learning, and this job has definitely helped me a lot. Um, I highly recommend a lot more people look into the schools in their local areas, uh, just to see their respiratory therapy programs because, like I said, it's a game changer. Um, I went to school for only 2 years, and I'm damn near making 6 figures. Um, and like I said, I'm blessed. Uh, I wouldn't have it any other way, to be honest with you. And I still plan on investing in myself, education wise, using the skills that I have now. But that's really the end goal. If you want to live comfortably, you're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone and do things that you need to do, especially in today's market, with the housing market. Um, this being a respiratory therapist has definitely made it possible to purchase a home and soon enough get it paid done pretty fast. Um, like I said, there's two different kinds of respiratory therapists, certified and registered. It doesn't matter. As long as you're a good worker, you do everything you're supposed to do. You're not lazy. You don't try to cut corners. You actually educate your patients and tell them, you know, what type of diseases that they're going through, what you're doing. Be polite. Don't be rude. Don't be one of those people. Because when you're nice, pretty much your life's pretty easy. If you're bitter, mean, it's going to come back and haunt you. But when it comes to school, try to pair yourself with people who like to study. They're not argumentative. They're team players. That's the people you want to work with. You want to work with people who, overall just care about what they're doing and going from there. I've seen a lot of propaganda from the MBRC saying that the world needs more respiratory therapists. And like I said, there's a shortage because of COVID. Everyone's been through COVID in 2020, and I guess that was like the year. I guess a lot of people felt lost, if that makes sense, because no one knew what was going on, and people were dying left and right. And even now, some people, like, COVID's back, I guess, with the flu and RSV and things like that. But those are diseases that you have to look into and have the knowledge of, so that you can educate people, so that they don't spread it to other people, or they can better their health. So, but I just wanted to start making videos again. I'm probably going to start doing educate. I'm not sure what I want to do with the YouTube yet, but I think I was gonna do like education, just trying to help people understand, like, maybe ventilator settings, SBT, breathing trials, even possibly how to take the NBRC exam, because I know they're changing it pretty soon to where it's just like one test in one, instead of when I did it, you had to do the, what is it called? Like the written exam and then the simulations. And I was thinking about doing that. I have like a whole guideline packet somewhere in here where I could show you guys how I did it. But I took that test. So I took the written test twice. The first time I got CRT level, and then, I didn't like that. So I went back and got the RRT by getting a higher score on the first written test. And then I took simulations like 3 times. And like I said, I don't think the simulations will be, I think they're getting rid of it pretty soon, but it's still the same concept. When it comes to these tests, you have to think how the book wants to teach you. Don't take the tests to where you're getting the knowledge from like your clinical rotations. It's not like that. You need to do it by the book and by the book only. I recommend Kettering. They take people and I guess they send them to like an exam center, and they have their employees like take the test for them, and I guess they just report what they got. And they've been pretty accurate every year, I can tell you that. I've been studying their books and still have that knowledge. With that being said, I'll catch you guys in another one. If you want, you could leave a comment, share, I don't know, whatever you want to do. But till next time, my friends. Bye.